There are women who walk into a place and everyone stops to look, not because they're the most beautiful and not because they spend more money. It's because they know 5 invisible rules that stylists use, rules that completely change how people see you. Today, you're going to learn exactly what they do, 5 professional stylist tricks. And the last one is the one that makes people think you spend 5 times more than you actually do. So stay until the end. Let's start with the first one. This trick can make any outfit look more expensive, even if you're wearing pieces you've had in your closet for years. I call it the elegant proportion method. Stylists work a lot with visual balance, and the formula they use most is very simple. 1 structured piece plus 1 fluid piece. It's like dancing. When one partner is firm and the other is light, the movement looks perfect. When both are rigid or both are too loose, the harmony disappears. Outfits work exactly the same way. For example, a structured black blazer, a basic white blouse underneath, and fluid tailored trousers. Done. Or a structured shirt, half tucked into the pants, with a midi skirt that moves when you walk. Another example, a black tailored vest, white shirt, and slightly loose beige tailored shorts. The contrast between what is firm and what moves creates automatic elegance. Outfits that are completely tight or completely oversized lose sophistication. This balance is what makes people stop and look. And here's the interesting part. You don't need new clothes to do this. Look at your closet right now. You probably already have 1 structured piece and 1 fluid piece. You just need to combine them. Imagine arriving at a family lunch and your sister-in-law looks you up and down, trying to figure out why you look different. She won't be able to explain what changed, but she'll feel it, and you'll know exactly what you did. People around you will start seeing you differently. If you're the kind of woman who pays attention to details like this, subscribe, because this channel is made for women like you. Now, here's something very few stylists reveal. This trick is what separates someone who looks simply put together from someone who looks like they belong to a completely different social level. It's the invisible styling code. Stylists almost never wear clothes exactly the way they come from the store. They adjust them. Small details that most people don't consciously notice, but that change everything visually. It's like the frame of a painting. The frame isn't the artwork, but without it, the painting disappears into the wall. Classic examples you can do in 3 seconds: slightly rolled sleeves, a half tuck in the front of the shirt, a collar slightly open, shirt cuffs showing under the blazer, even the way a scarf sits around the neck, relaxed, never too perfect. For example, an oversized beige blazer, sleeves rolled to mid-forearm, a white cotton blouse showing at the cuffs, and dark straight leg jeans. Done. Or a beige trench coat, belt tied casually to the side, a heather gray t-shirt, and tailored black trousers. It looks like you spent hours thinking about the outfit, but it took 3 seconds to adjust. In Italy, this even has a name. They call it sprezzatura. It looks effortless, but it's completely intentional. That slightly undone elegance, which is actually extremely controlled. It's the kind of outfit that makes the sales associate treat you differently when you walk into a store. People will think, this woman knows how to dress, and you built it with simple pieces. That's the difference between looking neat and looking sophisticated. If these tips make sense to you, leave a like. Every like helps this video reach more women who deserve to know this. And tell me in the comments, do you usually adjust your clothes or wear everything exactly the way it came from the store? Now, I need to tell you something that completely transforms the perception of wealth in your outfit. This is the most powerful trick in the entire video. It's the noble texture code. Elegant women rarely wear fabrics that are completely flat and simple. Even when the outfit is basic, there is texture, and texture is what creates visual richness. It's like perfume. No one sees it, but everyone feels it. Stylists mix textures that look expensive, even when they aren't. Examples: wool, tweed, leather, suede, structured knit, tailoring fabrics with body. For example, a beige knit sweater, black tailored trousers, and a structured brown leather bag. Done. Even with neutral colors, the texture creates impact. Or a gray tweed blazer, a simple white tank, and caramel suede trousers. The contrast between smooth and textured makes the outfit look editorial. Another example, a gray wool coat, cream sweater, and black tailored trousers. 3 textures, no prints, but the outfit looks rich. And the most amazing part, you don't need expensive brands to get texture. A structured pair of tailored trousers from a basic store can look more expensive than a completely flat designer pair. The fabric speaks, not the label. People in a meeting will pay attention before you even open your mouth. And do you know what happens? They automatically treat you with more respect. It's not clothing, it's communication. But now comes the detail that separates someone who looks put together from someone who looks truly refined. Pay attention, because this changes everything. Before we move on to the next trick, have you ever had that awful feeling of opening your closet and feeling like you have absolutely nothing to wear? To solve this, I created a guide where I show how, with just 15 pieces, you can create more than 150 elegant looks. These are combinations that make people turn their heads to look at you. Inside, you'll also discover techniques to look visually slimmer and taller, plus specific styling tricks to soften fuller arms, wider hips, or a more generous bust. The link to download the guide is in the pinned comment and in the description. Now let's move on to the next trick. And if you're watching on TV, just scan the QR code that appears on the screen or in the corner of the video. It's the 3-color rule. This is one of the most used formulas in editorial fashion styling. An elegant outfit almost always has only 3 colors. Not 4, not 5. 3. It's like a recipe. When you add too many ingredients, you lose the flavor of each one. The classic structure works like this: 60% base color, 30% secondary color, 10% accent color. For example, 60% beige, 30% navy, 10% gold. It could be a beige trench coat, a basic white t-shirt, navy pants, and a gold detail on the bag or shoes. Done. Or 60% gray, 30% white, 10% burgundy, gray blazer, white shirt, small burgundy bag. Another example, 60% black, 30% caramel, 10% gold, black trousers, caramel sweater, and gold earrings or a gold watch. When you go beyond 3 colors, the outfit starts to look cheap or confusing. Elegant women look refined because their outfits have visual control. They don't wear everything they own at once. They choose. This is the kind of look that makes a waiter pull the chair out for you. Your coworker will comment the next day, "You look different yesterday." People in a restaurant will turn their heads when you walk in. Elegance isn't what appears, it's what almost appears. And now, the final trick. This is the one that makes people ask where you bought your outfit, while you smile, knowing you paid a third of what they imagine. This is the secret that changes everything. It's the invisible structure code. Imagine a woman walking into a restaurant. Everyone notices her, but no one can explain why. She isn't flashy, but she's magnetic. The secret is in the structure of the fabric. Expensive clothing almost always has structure. That means fabrics with body, firm seams, defined shapes. That's why stylists prioritize pieces that hold the body without squeezing it. Blazers, coats, tailored trousers, structured shirts. Even if the piece is inexpensive, if it has structure, it looks expensive. For example, a structured navy blazer, an ivory cotton blouse, and black tailored trousers. Done. Or a long caramel cardigan in a thick knit, white tank, and beige tailored trousers. Another example, a structured white shirt, gray tailored trousers, and leather shoes. The fabric holds the body, creates clean lines, and communicates quality. Pieces that are too thin or limp signal low quality, even if they're expensive. That's why a structured white shirt from Zara can look more expensive than a thin designer silk blouse. Structure beats thin fabric every time. And here's something interesting. You can take a piece you already own and have a tailor adjust it to give it more structure. It costs $20 or $30 and completely transforms the piece. People will look at you and think, this woman knows how to spend money. And you know you built everything with accessible pieces. You didn't spend more, you spent better. Someone will stop you and ask, "Where did you buy that?" And you'll smile, and you won't tell, because now you know the codes they don't. And don't forget, you don't need a closet full of clothes to be elegant. You just need strategy. If you want to learn how to turn 15 pieces into over 150 elegant looks, the link to my complete guide is right below in the pinned comment. Download it and stop struggling in front of the mirror. And if you're watching on TV, just scan the QR code that appears on the screen or in the corner of the video. Which of these tricks are you going to try first? Tell me in the comments. And if you want me to teach how to build winter outfits that look straight out of a magazine, write "I want it" in the comments so I know. Subscribe and turn on the bell. This channel is the secret wardrobe of the woman who wants to be noticed. From now on, every time you open your closet, you'll see something different. You won't see clothes. You'll see strategies. You'll see possibilities. And people will notice the change before you even tell them what you learned. Someone will ask you what changed about you, and you'll smile, and you won't tell.